I gotta freaking fix it. I can't believe it. The end of an era. The end of the DC CW shows of all, like, literally all of them, which is crazy. It really freaking is, man. Wow. I can't believe it, man. I generally cannot believe it. Man, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Joel TFD here. Welcome back at it again with a brand new review for you guys today. Today we are doing the Superman and Lois Season 4 review. Wow. Just gonna say wow, man. I am so freaking happy that this season still managed to be better than the last three, honestly. They really do that, honestly. Like, every single season picks up, you know? Like, they generally make it better. And I am just so freaking happy, man, that they didn't butcher any of it, you know? I would say there was at times this season where I was kind of like, you know? Especially, there's this one part in the finale I was kind of like, oh, that was really fucking cliche. Oh, man, I gotta tell you, it's freaking crazy. Before I continue this review, just want to say really quickly, definitely hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I am so close to hitting 750. It will generally mean a lot if you guys can help me reach that goal. And also join my Discord server if you guys want to get updated on videos that I'm uploading. Currently doing the December marathon right now on my main channel called Joel Gamer Dude. So if you guys want to subscribe to that channel and see more content, definitely go check it out. But let's head straight into the season 4 review of Superman and Lois, because my gosh, am I telling you, I am in love, bro. I love this freaking series, man. It's crazy because if I'm gonna be completely honest, I have never watched, like, I saw clips, alright, of Smallville, but I was today years old. Well, actually, I think I knew before, but it never really stayed in my head, you know? But I definitely felt like today years old, finding out that Smallville actually was the first, like, DC superhero show, you know, in the CW, and I was like, oh shoot, for real? So it is actually kind of crazy to see that Smallville was kind of the start of it, and then we're ending it with Superman and Lois. Definitely was something, honestly. And I realized that, especially in the finale, that the dog was actually the Smallville dog too. So I was actually, I didn't know, honestly, but when he mentioned Crypto, right, I was like, oh shit, he got Crypto. I thought that was fantastic. I just thought it was fantastic. I was genuinely like, oh shoot, man, I'm so like happy that happened, honestly. The finale was so freaking beautiful, man. Like, I'm most likely gonna talk about this finale, honestly, but man, like, this whole season was so freaking phenomenal. Each episode definitely had me on the edge of my seat, you know? I think there was at least like one episode where I was kind of like, but I can't really remember in the top of my head, just because like it didn't really bother me that much, you know? Because I still was entertained with like the other stories, if that makes sense. I think it had to be the episode where, what's it called? When Kyle and, Casey, I think that's her name, when they first were like introduced in this season, you know? I think it was that episode where I was kind of like iffy about, because I wasn't really invested into their story a lot, if I'm gonna be completely honest. But I still liked the other stuff that was happening throughout the episode. It definitely felt good, honestly. I would say another thing too that I wish that this season had was definitely, like, I was satisfied with the action, don't get me wrong, but I generally feel like there could have been a little bit more, you know? So my thing is, right, with this show, like, maybe it's because it's been a while, so I don't really remember if like the other CW shows had this. I really did like that Superman and Lois kind of focused on just one villain, and they didn't have like side villains, if that makes sense, you know, in the episodes, because I know Flash did a lot of like side villains, you know, and just kind of, it was kind of like, not necessarily lackluster, but it definitely felt sometimes like a filler, even though it kind of built up the story, if that makes sense. This one, they really genuinely tried to like give it all, you know, and I really did like that, honestly. And I'm just telling you right now, man, this show is so freaking good, honestly. Like, definitely up there, definitely top 3 CW shows in my personal opinion, honestly. Oh man, like, that finale though really got me, honestly, and just the whole ending, honestly, of that, like, that generally got me emotional. I think what got me the most teary, honestly, was definitely Lois dying, but there's another part to it I can't remember. I actually now remember Clark, like, in the afterlife, you know, just looking at everyone, giving them a hug and everything, and just, it was so freaking crazy just seeing that, honestly. And Lois Lane with the red dress too, I was kind of like, oh shoot, you know? Oh man, that was actually such an amazing like episode, bro. Like, they generally had one of the best endings in my personal opinion. And it's crazy because this show was not supposed to end right now. It's supposed to last, I think they said, like 7 seasons seasons, which is actually generally crazy because I definitely would have loved to see where it would have gone to, honestly, in those 7 seasons. But man, it's just sad. It really is, honestly, because I really, really did love the show. I really did. But yeah, again, like I was saying, though, the finale definitely was something that I generally really did love it, honestly. And this whole season, again, was so freaking phenomenal. Lex, freaking perfect casting, honestly. This is my favorite Lex, honestly, in my personal opinion, when it comes to every live action that I've seen. I want to watch the Christopher Reeves Superman movies because I've never watched them, honestly, and I feel like it's a kind of disrespectful that I haven't watched them yet. So definitely stay tuned for that. But that's mostly going to be a thing next year, honestly, just because I do have a couple of packed reviews, honestly, that I'm going to be posting for this month, honestly. But yeah, I think that's definitely going to be one of my top priorities of stuff that I want to watch in the beginning of next year, honestly. But man, I gotta tell you, it was generally crazy. Crazy, man. I don't know, there's like this show, man, bro. Again, like I was mentioning earlier, there was this one cliche moment in the finale that was kind of like, bruh. It was the part when Lex was fighting the kids, right? And then Lois, she was like, why did you come at me then? And then Lex was coming, right? And then they heard something in the background. And then Lex was like, something about like, why don't you come? Come here. Or I forgot what. And then she was like, there's no point. Yeah. She just said something so freaking cliche. I can't remember right now. But he was like, yeah. But he is. Oh. Yeah. Something like that. And I was like, oh my gosh, of course. CW. Oh man. But other than that though, this season was so freaking good. Definitely every single actor in here deserved their flowers, honestly, and like wow, just wow. Again, the show was freaking amazing, bro. It was so freaking good. But yeah, that's going to be my my like review to this, because man, like this show really is so freaking good, and I suggest it to anyone that wants to watch it. Like, I have a friend that wants to watch Superman and Lois. Obviously, he's seen all the stuff that's been happening. He's definitely considering to watch it, and I'm telling him to freaking watch it because it's amazing, yo. Definitely, like, so freaking good. But yeah, that's going to be the end of my Superman and Lois Season 4 review. Definitely let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I'm generally very curious of what you guys think. Again, this season was so freaking good, and like, Lex was with the perfect casting, honestly. The kids were amazing, honestly. Just, it was crazy just seeing all that happening, honestly. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this review. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you hit the button and also subscribe to the channel if you're new. Peace out, guys. Remember, guys, to enjoy every day, make every day now a day. Everyone stay positive and be positive. You guys already know you have a positive mindset. Peace.